Hey, there's my comic book store. Garden of Earthly Delights. Focus on it. There it goes. So I think I'm gonna go in, check it out, see if there's anything in there that I need. And if I can, I'll turn the camera on in there. And then we'll keep on walking and talking, right? Like Christopher Walken.
Workout paused.
Yeah. All right. Oh shit. Oh man.
They may be closed.
Okay.
How was it? Yeah, like I said, I was going to grab some soup today. I was like, the thing's all packed out. What the hell was that thing? How are you today?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Yeah, any questions? Just
All right. Hey Chuck, how's it going?
It's going really well. We're at the Garden of Earthly Delights. We started over 40 years ago as an ice cream parlor and restaurant, and 12 years later we evolved into comics, sports cards, collectibles, the strategy card games like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic. And we have over 100,000 comics here. I tell people three things about our store. We have a lot of stuff, we sell it reasonably, and we're nice. Other than that, we're a lousy place. So please come and visit us, and thank you very much for paying attention. We're always buying collections, so we always have stuff. Thank you.
Very nice. Thanks, Chuck. That's Chris. He's just here.
Look at the large painting to your left.
Uh-huh. Go ahead, Matt.
Who is that?
That one? That's you, Chuck.
Oh, that's
People have come in and said, "Is that your grandfather?"
Nah.
Go ahead. Who is it?
It's not Teddy.
It's a very famous old-time comedian.
Comedian. I thought it was one of the presidents.
No.
Oh, that's
Now, normally,
Richard Jefferson.
Normally, he dyed his hair black, but he was in movies. He had TV show in the 50s and 60s. Jack Benny. I don't know if you.
I've heard of that name. Yeah.
That's my cousin.
You know who George Burns is?
Yes.
Okay, so they were best friends.
Oh.
And Jack Benny was a very famous comedian, and that's an original painting that was commissioned by. It's a commissioned artist. I mean, it's in my personal collection.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, it's not worth very much because who cares about Jack?
It's worth
Benny,
a lot to
right?
you. Yeah.
But it means a lot to me. We have 3 kids, and Jack Benny. How? Part of his... I know. I had help. Jack Benny, part of his act was how cheap he was.
Okay.
Now he had a TV show.
I'm gonna watch his YouTube stuff when I get home.
Check it out. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. It is still funny. It still holds up.
Sure.
And so I called my son, who is of my 3 kids, and they're all cheap. He is the cheapest, right? And I said to him, I said, Ben, we figured out who we're going to leave the Jack Benny painting to. We're going to. It's worth a couple dollars. You know, I said, we're going to leave it to you. He said, why? I said, because you're cheap, like Jack Benny.
Nice.
Jack Benny, one of his famous routines was he's standing there, and a robber comes up with a gun and looks at him and goes, "All right, you be the robber and say, your money or your life." Stick out the gun.
All right. Your money or your life.
And this is what Jack Benny does. And after about 10 seconds, the guy says, "Well, come on." And he goes, "I'm thinking."
Nice. Hey.
That's Jack Benny, legendarily.
That's awesome. I love it. Here's the man again. Now you can look at the photo and know exactly what's going on. I thought it was like not Teddy Roosevelt, like one of the Rockefellers or something. It's just like that look. I don't know.
Come on, straighten these guys out. I don't know if you've ever seen the painting there.
Uh-oh, here we go. It's back there. Here, I'll back up.
Go ahead, walk over.
Yeah, right by the jersey.
I'll give you a hint. When you normally have seen him, it's with black hair. I'll give you another hint. Old-time comedian.
used to have a cigar.
No, that's his friend, George Burns. Has a
Yeah,
cigar.
yeah. That's
See, that's not.
That's his best friend.
okay. I remember the face, and I remember they bounced off each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I remember the cigar. It was George Burns. I can't
George
remember.
Burns had the cigar.
Yeah.
And that's Jack Benny.
Jack Benny.
There you
yeah.
go.
That's Jack
He
Benny.
was in a couple of really classic movies. Then he had a TV show for like 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was, and
Awesome.
What was it that I was just telling you? Legendarily in
Show you some more of the stuffs. Oh wow, those are still here.
Chuck losing stuff?
Oh wow, heavy metal. Is that Nelson? Nice.
That's the nicest thing.
And sports stuff. All right, enough of all that.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. That's a nice portrait.
It's an original portrait of him that was commissioned by his family.
Oh, okay.
It's worth nothing because nobody cares about Jack
Straight up,
Benny
that was
anymore.
commissioned by his family.
What's that?
Commissioned by his family?
I believe so.
Oh wow,
I believe so.
that makes it even.
A guy who I used to do business with sold it to me, traded it to me 30 years ago. And for some sports cards, he was buying and selling. He said, "Oh, I have this painting." I said, "Okay, where did you get it?" And he said, "Oh, I found it in the trash."
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
This guy used to go and have stuff when he would buy stuff, have it framed, and so I got to know the framer when I started to have some of my animation art framed. This stuff. So he comes in one day and he looks at the painting and says, "Oh, you got that from Danny, right?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Did he ever tell you where he got it?" I said, "Yeah, he told me that he told him that he found it in the trash. He told me he bought it at an estate sale of one of his relatives."
Conflicting stories.
It was the estate sale. Nobody's
It
gonna
fell off
throw
a
that
truck.
out. Who would throw that out?
Yeah, right. But you never know. Most people don't know. They're like, it's just a painting of some dude. Like, I don't know.
No.
YouTube Jack Benny. You will.
Oh, I will. Yeah.
He was hysterical.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, the more you look, you see him. But I saw him with black and gray hair.
Yeah, right,
So
well,
but
this is
I'm
not-
old enough to remember. But
Right. The progression.
Right here, 'cause if you go look at the old shows, he dyed his hair. I'm sure it was.
Oh yeah,
gray.
yeah. Okay.
He
Yeah.
dyed his hair.
Yeah.
Burns and Allen are on now every morning on Antenna TV or one of those stations that does all the old shows, and they're
Yeah.
hysterical. Burns and Allen. I mean, George Burns was married to a woman, Gracie Allen, and she was just completely literal. I mean, she was hysterical. You would say whatever line you could write her lines. It's just so funny because anything that she took, she responded to it literally.
Yeah, she was funny.
She was
and,
very
and
funny.
it's like
He was the straight man.
yeah, and he wasn't supposed to be. I don't think he was supposed to be.
But he was real.
This is what they call people going on a nostalgia trip.
Well, yeah.
This is great.
But see, if you don't have people who remember, what do you know?
Yeah.
What do you learn?
On the other hand,
Exactly.
I'll be watching TV and so and so Conan and O'Brien is having these 4 people on a show, and I don't know who any of them are.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like-
The newer guys, that's like my daughter, my youngest daughter. She's into the theater and all of that stuff, and she
That's
knows
a good thing to be
everybody
into.
from Grandfather, I know nothing.
YouTube, Jack. There are there are scenes. There's one in a department store, and he's just driving the people crazy.
That's great, man. Thanks for the recommendation. I'm gonna turn this off so I'm not filming every single thing we're doing in here. But yeah, thank you for sharing. Thanks for opening the doors to me, and I'm about to buy some comics.
Good. I'm glad somebody's buying something.
Thanks, man. Right next to the
Have
jersey.
you ever looked at that?
Keep walking around.
The painting.
Yeah, there's a painting next to the jersey. Who's that?
Painting on the wall.
That's Jack Benny.
There you go.
Ding, 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 ding. Nice.
Now,
You win nothing.
Was he funny?
Yes. Oh,
He
yeah.
was outrageous. One of my favorites.
Yeah.
right.
That's amazing. Nice. Later.
All right.
For a while, I wasn't clear to go back to work yet.
Yeah.
Cause I was hurt, and so I was doing volunteer work here I was doing volunteer work here for a while.
Yeah.
And then what happened when I cleared to go back to work, I work at Campbell Soup.
Okay.
Like part time.
Yeah.
So Chuck said, like, when I have free time, I'll come work here.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't have free time now. I was stopping by to go post office. I was gonna give Chuck some soup.
Oh.
But and also pick up my pull list. But I figured, well, I said, oh, you know what, some things need to be moved around. So I'm moving around, take some pictures for Instagram for the page, and I'll get it done.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's like, yeah, go right ahead, I don't care.
Well, hey, man. That's awesome.
My name's Chris.
Chris, what's up, man? Nice to meet you, Chris. My name's Nas. I don't rap, though. Oh, man. Yeah, I make 3D comic book collages, so I used to come in here and buy the cheapo comics, you know?
That's still awesome.
Oh, hell yeah. People love it. The Crow. Hell yeah. 500s. Oh, man. Oh, man. There's the pops.
Oh, I think it was 30. The problem is you're not lying.
Dude, even I'm not 30. Come on. I'm way past that one. Oh, God. Ooh. Oh, E.T. pen. Love this place. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. The wall. Man, that spawn number 1's about to go up in price. If anyone's interested, get over here. That one's not autographed, is it? No.
No, it's not.
That one is, though.
Same with this Omega Red. It was rumored that Omega Red's gonna be in Black Widow movie.
Ooh, oh yeah, that's right. Heard that one. Look at the wall of greatness. Anyway. Oh man. I need to come in here when I'm not on a workout walk. I'm starting to sweat my balls off. Are there still books downstairs?
Yeah.
All right.
They're the dollar books, DC and Independence.
Perfect. Nice.
We have a lot of stuff.
I don't even know what to say.
You can say we have a lot of stuff.
There you go. I have been saying that. I'm going to keep saying it.
Pardon me?
It's like I live literally a few blocks away, so I'm going to keep coming back here.
Oh, sorry, your first name again is?
Nazar.
Yeah. And I'm Chuck.
Chuck, I remember that. But yeah, this is Chuck, guys.
Your name's Chuck?
I know.
You know? You told me something different.
Aren't you Phil? All right, everyone, look at the code he's doing. It's 3, 2, 1. All right. I hope it's not 3, 2, 1. No.
Nah, we came up with something a lot simpler than that.
Oh, geez. Or 1, 1, 1.
But funny, listen to you. I almost messed it up.
You know what? We all do. We get dozens of courtesy calls, sales calls, this and that. And some of them, I will never hang up on them. I say thank you for calling because I
Yeah.
know it's a tough job, but I'm really not interested. If they persist, I had somebody who just kept going and going and going, and they asked me, and this might have been a scam call.
And then he married.
They wanted my social security number.
Oh, great.
So I said,
Naturally.
Sure. Oh, sure. Oh, sure. It's 111-1111. Click.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, Chuck, that's mine.
I know. That's why I gave it to him.
Oh my God. Yeah. No, someone did that to my dad too, and he calls me up. I'm like, you didn't give it to them, right? He's like, no. I was like, but they made it sound like I should worry about it. I'm like, no one's gonna call you.
We get calls, and I don't know if you get them. You know, the problem here with a business is you can't stop them, right?
Yeah.
And I get the calls all the time. Oh, you haven't. This is Pico, and you haven't paid your bill, and we're going to shut off your service in half an hour unless you talk to our.
In half an hour.
Wow.
So I said, well, we're current on our bill. I said, well, we just, I can, tell you that we're current on our bill, and you guys just cashed the check a week ago. Oh, no, well, you have to call and this and that. I said, well, okay, sorry. And of course, it was a scam call.
Oh yeah.
Called back the next day. Same thing, different person. We're going to have to shut your electricity off in half an hour. I said, well, you know what? You guys called yesterday.
Right.
And my electricity's still on. You said, the guy was smart. He was really good. He said, well, we gave you a reprieve.
Okay.
That's okay. No, I never.
Damn it, this guy's good.
I never hang up on these guys.
Oh no.
Because it's a rough job. I'm the scam guys, yeah. But the people who are just trying to sell something like our credit card machine. You know, we have literally, I get that call once or twice a week, and they're legit. We can beat the rates, and we can. What I found out was they can't. I have gotten the lowest rates for a small business that is, and it's all the same thing.
Oh man.
Well, we lump you in with 100 other small businesses, and then we get a better rate for everybody.
Yeah.
Well, we were paying up until about 2 years ago, like 2%, but that was for everything. The interchange fees, the this, the that, the these, and that, and that was pretty good. I had a woman walk in off the street. It was raining, blah, blah, blah. Something. Oh, sure, I'm not going to. I showed her to. I said, but listen, I'm not going to change unless you can beat the rates by 20, 25, 30%.
Right.
Because, and she looked, she says, we were getting pretty good rates. I don't think we can do it.
Damn.
But let me call. And she called. And sure enough, she had like a look on her face, like, what? They're going to do it. Right? And it was a legit company. It's called EMS. We switched, and now I'm paying 1.5, 1.6%, which is unheard of for a small business.
Yeah.
We do, right.
This guy.
We pay on debit and credit 0.3% to the company. And then there are the interchange fees, the taxes, which they can play around with. So I know these guys can't be fair. I had a guy call me, and he was very nice and quite persistent. And finally said, well, look, I know we can beat your rates. I said, well, here's the deal. We do about 10 grand a month in credit cards, and I'm paying 1.5% total, everything, $150. Oh, well, we can beat that. I said, well, I really don't want to change for like a couple percentage points. You have to beat it by 20, 25%. Oh, I'm sure we could do it. And he was very nice. I said, okay, well, could you send me a bill? And we'll look at the interest. I says, you know what? I've got a comic book store and a card store. Somebody walks in, they ask me what the price is. I give them the price.
Right.
If you can't tell me over the phone what it can be, why do you have to see what I'm paying?
Right.
Well, he didn't believe me. He didn't believe I was paying those, right? Which is fine.
Yeah.
That's understandable. But he wanted me to fax it, to email it, to this and that. I said, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, right?
I'm not going to do
Smoke
that.
signal.
Right. I said, first of all, I'm technologically backward. I don't even know. And I don't have the time to do it.
Yeah.
I said, I could copy it, without obviously the information about who we were with and this and that. I could copy it and send it to you in the mail.
Yeah.
And that will take me 2 minutes and I can do it. Oh, well, we really don't take stuff in the mail. I said, well, then we're in an impasse because I'm not going to fax it. I'm not going to email it. I'm not going to screen shoot it or, put it on the, whatever. I'm going to. So I said, hold on for a minute. Comes back to me and gives me an address. Says, send it to me, care of, whatchamacallit, whatever it is. I said, look, he's a very nice guy. He's going to read it and never call me back because he can see that he can't beat the rates. But he was nice. I did it. I crossed off all the pertinent information other than what it was.
Right.
And I mailed it to him. 1 week goes by, 2 weeks go by. I figure he got it, looked at it, and said, I can't beat this guy's rates. He called me. Monday? Oh, Chuck, I don't know if you remember this. We never got it.
Oh my God.
Which, how many times have you sent something in the mail and somebody like a friend says, well, I never got it?
Yeah.
Less than 1% of the time? Yeah, sure. They didn't. He either gave me a bad address or, it got lost in there because they don't get mail and he didn't get it. I said, well, I'm really sorry. He says, oh, well, you can't send it out of your way? I said, no, I can't.
No. You can come over, talk to me then.
Right,
leave.
exactly.
Nicely handled. This has been Stories with Chuck.
I'm really nice with these people because again, they're trying to make a living, and if they're decent and I tell them, I think, thank you. Sometimes customers go, how come you're so nice to them? I just hang up the phone. I said, because I'm a nice guy and you're an asshole.
You're a stoic centered gentleman.
Right. I said, these guys
You don't got lied on.
As soon as I leave, you'll be like, get out of this store, you jerk off!
You know what? It doesn't cost anything to be nice.
No.
It really doesn't.
And it's not the hardest thing to do.
Yeah, I know. Well, for you charge. Right? Chris charges to be nice. Where's my soup?
I heard about the soup. Oh.
I want more soup. All the way to the...
All right, guys, I am done. Really had a good time over here. The sun's right there, so I can't really film it, but Garden of Earthly Delights, there's your sign. Anyway, this shop has been here forever, man. I used to come here when I started my comic book collage stuff. That was like way back in like 2011, 2012. It's too windy, hold on. Okay, sorry, I had to walk away a little bit. It's way too much wind and way too many cars. But yeah, that was Chuck. And Chuck's comic book store, Garden of Earthly Delights. Like I was saying, one of my favorite stores. Comic book shops I haven't gone for a while because I was busy going to flea markets and going to other places. I haven't been making too much comic book art, which I've gotten back to working on recently, so I'll be going there a lot more. I picked up 2 Power Ranger comics, the Turtles crossover ones, so gonna add that to my collection. So yeah, love that store, love going there. I didn't go to the basement to show you all the dollar, like everything in the basement's $1. Dollar books, I should say. So, but anyway, wasn't that awesome? Like, we got to witness him and some of his friends go on their nostalgia trips, which was, you know, I love how things work out. You just kind of, if you just go out and talk to people, awesome stuff's gonna happen. So, I love it. This wind, man, I really hope this isn't like ruining everything I'm saying. But yeah, that definitely charged me up, gave me some good positive energy. Chuck, if you're watching this, it was really awesome talking to you, listening to your stories and watching some of your stuff. Like, we hung out there for a good at least half an hour. Chris, it was nice meeting you. Yeah, it was awesome. It was good seeing those people randomly come in and him asking him who's that painting of. Anyway, awesome little time spent at Garden of Earthly Delights. amazing place, and Chuck's an awesome dude. Like I said, I've been me and him used to talk quite a bit. Then I went away to college and stuff like that, so you know, he's a great dude. He also he's the president of I think Holocaust survivors in America. I'll pop the thing up on the screen, but I'm gonna go back there. Hold on, it's one of these things. But yeah, I'm gonna go back there with a good camera and film him a little bit, film the shop, you know, do a little bit more of a scripted situation. But for now, for something that was unplanned and totally enjoyable by me, that was awesome. And now that the sun's up, I'm starting to sweat my balls off. Alright, I am about to go and get me and Maggie some lunch. She's actually she's staying home today because of the corona thing. They're doing a test run of letting people work from home today. It's a Friday, so they gave her a laptop and she's staying home doing her thing, and she's gonna go back on Monday and see if it worked out. So far she's like, nah, I don't want to work from home. I really enjoy the office and people I talk to, so I can't really blame her, you know. Okay guys, on that note, I think that is it. Thanks for joining me on another nostalgic trips as I walk and talk about nostalgic memories and walk around my old neighborhoods. And as you can see in this episode, I enjoyed the crap out of it. It was awesome. Just watching all of those guys go through their nostalgia memories and stuff of all those guys. It was awesome, dude. Chuck, as always, it was an honor. If you're watching this, thanks for opening up to me a little bit and sharing those stories and letting me hang around just the shop and check out stuff. So, as far as the rest of you guys, thank you so much for watching. You're all awesome. Like, comment, and subscribe and all that good stuff. Check out my Instagram on nostalgic_art or nostalgic_TV. I'm also on Twitter, which is nostalgic. And my website is being built as we speak. It will be nostalgic, www.nostalgic.com, naturally and obviously. And yeah, everybody live long and prosper, and hopefully you all get out there and walk around and take yourselves on some nostalgic trips. For now, I'm signing off. I'm gonna walk home in silence, maybe listen to a podcast or something, and I'll see you guys later. Peace and love, live long and prosper. Kirk out.